the dating apps have it wrong. You know, I don't care what you look like on your best day or what fish you caught. What I need to see are photos of your sheets and towels. And ideally a photo of your bathroom hand soap situation. What do you got going on in there, you know? Is it a bar of soap that's been withered to a slice? I just have to pick up and just scrape the edges of my fingers with to work up a lather? Do you have a whole bar, but it has like 3 gray lines in it that looks like it's been aged for stage? Did you spring for a hand pump? And is it full of gel, or did you water it down? I'm too old to get to your house and climb in your bed and feel sand at the bottom of it. Or like a single pebble. How did that even get in here? On what part of your body did this hitch a ride? One time I was climbing into a gentleman's bed and I laid my head to rest atop one of his deeply upsetting pillows. Have you ever taken a little peek inside of a dude's case? In his pillowcase? It looks like a topographical map of the arid parts of the U.S. It's just like varying degrees of darkness to an epicenter. So I was laying my head down and I slid my hand underneath and I pulled out just a single cashew. Just one nut, the softest of nuts. And look, I love a snacker, but cashew, yuck. Far too healthy. This is also a guy that categorized granola as dessert. And I absolutely can't have that. I love sugar far too much. I really do, I love sugar. I like to charge up right before bed. Just so I have like the energy to dream. That granola guy had an issue with my sugar intake, to the point where he did vocalize it. He said, "I'm just worried about all the desserts you eat. I'm worried that you're gonna get diabetes." I was like, eyes on your own paper. Okay. Of all the addictions a comedian could have, I feel like sugar's the least of our worries, okay? A lot of comics struggle with addiction. A lot of us are basically playing whack-a-mole with our addictions. Like you bop out sugar, porn pops up. You bop out porn, you're an alcoholic again. You're just like, I hate this game. A male comedian friend of mine stopped drinking, and about a month in, he said, "My dreams came back." And I said, "The nighttime ones, or?" The point is, you're not gonna find me dead in my hotel with a needle in my arm. It's gonna be a melted Snickers ice cream bar that I found in the sundries section of my hotel. I was on the road last year. I went to Utah for the first time. I've been to Utah. I went camping in Zion. It was the summer everybody was disappearing, and I thought, let's give it a whirl, you know. But this was my first time performing in Utah. And I landed in Salt Lake City. I went down to the rental car counter, and they said, "Miss Stelling, you've been upgraded." And I thought, wow. The road is off to a great start. To what? And they said, a minivan. And I thought, I'll take that, because it's very funny. But I don't need that. And this is not helping your reputation, Salt Lake City. I'm the last person to get to your town and throw your stereotypes in your face, but we all know that part of our country is known for the kids and the wives and the kids from all the wives. So I do feel like with a minivan, they started it. And by it, I mean multiple wives, which is very much a dude idea. multiple wives. I'll never understand it. Multiple? You guys are always complaining about the one. You know, what are you gonna do with multiple? If we're pitching stuff out, and it feels like we are, I'm thinking we do multiple husbands. Okay, a lot of people on board. 3 to 4 husbands per wife, and that would equal 1 husband. I'll go back. I'll start the religion. Quit begging me. Obviously, it would be fun to start a religion. Just make up stuff like the guys did in the Bible. Like, when I'm picturing disciples, I'm picturing cool dudes. They're the most popular. They're hot, okay? They're hanging in a cave somewhere in like very long, flowy robes. Stuff's poking through, you know? And there's a big table. There's a bunch of cups of water that Jesus probably like zip, zap, zopped into wine. Maybe like 1 IPA for Matthew. He's basic. And the guys are riffing. They're just like coming up with fun Christian stuff. And one of them was like, if your wife cheats on you, we stone her. And everybody's thinking like, Jesus. And Jesus is like, put it in. No, put that in. And then another one gets brave. He pipes up and he's like, yeah, and if you're Christian, you can't eat shellfish. And everybody's thinking like, Luke, just because your face puffs up when you eat an oyster doesn't mean we all have to suffer. And then Luke loses it and he's like, I stoned your wife for you, John. And Jesus is like, whoa, everybody gets 1, okay? Everybody gets 1. The Bible, the original boys' Christmas list. Okay, I'm done. I thought you guys were just financially conservative, but here's the thing. I go to A16 right to my parking stall, okay, at Mavis Preferred. And that's something that's accessible to anybody that has the internet and an email. And I climb into my minivan. I go to take a photo of myself to commemorate my very first minivan experience. And it won't be my last. It's a superior vehicle. I don't know if you've driven a Chrysler Town & Country anytime recently, but it absolutely rips. The handling is so smooth. The pickup is insane. So I'm going to take a photo of me with all the empty seats behind me. And that is when I did notice I was wearing a shirt, my favorite little crop top, and it says, Abortion Yacht Club. And that's when it came over me, I thought, this could have had something to do with the upgrade. The Salt Lake City Avis representative saw me marching up in my little Abortion Yacht Club shirt, started tinkering with my reservation, and was like, I guess we're saving seats for the spirits, Miss Stelling. Just wanted me to look back in the rear view mirror and see all the missing souls. That's assuming a lot about me. That I could fill a minivan with my abortions. I'm not gonna say how many, but we could have fit in a Fiat, okay? She didn't even ask if I wanted car seats. Rude. You guys have been a wonderful crowd. Please enjoy the rest of the comics.